The answer is yes.
I don't think he overrated. I think
Nah, he overrated.
I don't think he
Overrated.
I don't want to be
Was
I don't want to be
overrated? It's not disrespect. It's not his fault that
I don't want to disrespect his talent.
It's not his fault. I am not disrespecting his talent.
But
I'm not saying he's not talented.
Here's what I'll say. Right?
He's overrated.
Here's what I'll say.
Greatest talent since Rooney.
In Euro. All right. Arsenal last season, I think Saka did more, but that's Man City have a better team, had a better team, right? In Euros, Saka play his way into playing every game and giving more, right? Saka does not have the amount of goals as Foden, but I think Saka has more impact for Arsenal
Saka's a significant
than Foden have, right? And he started off the World Cup very good. They had a second bad game and they just choose to sub him and Sterling. And Harry Kane
Always.
So I think Saka is underrated. I would say Foden is overrated.
Saka is very underrated and Foden is very overrated.
Very overrated. Another episode of the Trifactor podcast.
This podcast is for Trini football piongs and international ones, where we get to discuss all matters of football, both Trini and internationally.
If you are a football fanatic,
this is for you.
If you just stumble upon here by mistake,
don't worry, God doesn't make mistakes. This is for you.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Most importantly, give us your feedback for future content that you might be interested in. On this week's episode, we'll be discussing.
On this episode, we discuss the World Cup, who goes through to the knockout round, politics behind the World Cup, and is Phil Foden overrated? Today, Netherlands, Qatar, Senegal, Ecuador.
He was right to that group, and I believe Netherlands playing the States, and England playing Senegal.
What's all your thoughts on Holland so far?
Effective. I think it's good.
Holland play who?
Qatar, Ecuador, Senegal.
Ecuador is a tough team.
Ecuador and Senegal.
Too many mistakes.
Yeah, they get away.
Quote unquote mistakes.
And these black Yuris though. Black Yuris, that's what it is. Every now and then you can get that kind of moment from them. That's why you get dropped. Anyway, Netherlands. I mean, I'm not too impressed.
Yeah, they're not lighting up, but it's just
I'm impressed by
I think harder test a weight.
Who impressed me? Well, fire. He'll be better in playing is Frankie de Jong and Van Dijk looking solid. So I think that's what I could take out there so far. Senegal have a real solid team without any stars per se. Man, would have been to participate.
Yeah.
Sa is their X factor right now. He looking decent. He could get a little by. Koulibaly keeping them together, and Mendy and Guy is too hard tackling, blading guys. I'll call them guys today. I'll call them something else off here, but they're a solid, hard running team. Them versus who they're playing?
The Green Army playing England.
Will be a very good game.
Yeah. Senegal playing England.
I think it'll be a good game.
It will be a good game. I just not sure how.
But England is not impressive to me. Rashford was impressive today.
Is England more or less impressive than Holland to you?
England. Yes, because they have more firepower up top.
England
they take off Sterling and Saka today, and Rashford and Foden do the business. Rashford look good today. He could have scored a hat-trick though.
So a man comment on Twitter, and I end up quoting him or whatever, but it's just he talk about people talking about Foden the way they used to talk about they had to fit Stevie G and Lampard and Scholes together. And so he defending Southgate now. Like you can't play them all, you had to find a balance and thing. And I just find, what is the proof that you have to find this balance? Because you look at Brazil, first of all, none of the balance striking that England tried in the past, that didn't seem to work. They never really put together no good play and really good chance of winning team. And then you look at, so obviously comparing to Brazil. But sometimes you have to let go your players, though. Let go the offensive players. Maybe your balance is just, again, on the best offensive players on the field, and then I'll put enough defensive cover the other side. You know what I mean? Instead of this kind of, you're trying to make a workman-like midfield and all kind of thing. So I watched today so obviously, who England played today again?
England played Wales today.
So obviously it's Wales, so no disrespect.
Terrible team.
Obviously it's Wales. Obviously it's Wales, but there was a moment where England take off the shackles at last.
Yeah, that's after the first one.
And they actually looked for a second. I was like, all right, so this team could do something, could cause people trouble. But they don't play like that. Because regularly they have to be studious now. So like how they look against USA, you had to make sure you work in. Even though they didn't really handle the tactical battle and all this thing. So it's just, I think they're going to not do well because they're so scared of getting beat instead of trying to put a beating on people. And it's the same comment I have for, is it Ghana? No, Cameroon is what I'm thinking about.
With benching Abubakar right through.
Play them. Play the strikers. Yeah. Play all the attacking players.
Of course, yeah, why not?
Score more. Right? Stop trying to, we go squeeze out a 1-0.
When you can't defend.
I don't know why everybody think international football means squeeze out a 1-0. Anyway. So you say that Group A, Group B?
Yeah, Group C, Poland, Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Mexico. No, this is tough to choose because Saudi Arabia is not a pushover.
I like Saudi Arabia.
And Poland could just implode and Argentina could beat them up.
You see, that is the T-Fed in this group, because, like you say, worst case scenario, because Poland playing Argentina, right? Poland could be stuck on 4. The goal difference is +2. Mexico or Saudi Arabia, whoever win that game could be inside. If Mexico win, they'll be on 4 as well. It just depends on goal difference. And I see in Mexico scoring 2 because them looking like So
first of all, Mexico missing a striker and then Saudi Arabia actually solid.
Right. And just so Mexico could beat up Saudi Arabia.
Exactly.
Well, right. No,
this table is tricky.
Yeah, this is what I say. The T-Fed. If even if, like you say, Poland and Argentina draw, right? Argentina could reach only on 4, right? And then it depends on the next game. You see how this
you must win. Everybody had to win.
Everybody who want to go through have to win.
Yeah.
And win well.
Can't play a joint and thing.
And win well.
Poland and Lewandowski, that fraud up front there. They ain't going nowhere. They ain't going nowhere.
All right. Who are they choosing to go through, Poland and Argentina?
Wow, want to go through or who are choosing?
Who do you think will go through?
Most likely it's Poland and Argentina.
So they're going to draw then?
If they draw, but you see Saudi Arabia could win.
See, the problem Saudi Arabia have, they don't have good, like they don't have a clinical finisher.
Mexico neither.
So there's play, but then they don't have a finisher, which is exactly like how Mexico is too, dog.
Mexico not as solid as Saudi Arabia right now.
Even playing as good as Saudi Arabia, exactly.
Exactly. So Saudi Arabia could beat Mexico and end up on 6. And if the two of them, Poland and Argentina, feel like going and just...
So if they draw, if Poland and Argentina draw...
Poland and Saudi Arabia again.
Then both of them could... No, then one will go...
No, because Poland will be on 5, Argentina will be on 4, and then Saudi Arabia will be on 6.
Listen, you must win then.
Whoever they have to win.
But I can't see Poland Stopping
beating
Argentina.
Argentina.
Well,
They can't even draw them. Poland ain't good, dog.
well, all right. So then I mean Saudi Arabia and Argentina, because then both of them could end up on 6.
Or if he must Mexico taking that touch up, just I feel so.
I don't want them to.
They ain't having no sauce.
For the sake of CONCACAF, I don't want them to, because Costa Rica don't know how we looking real poor.
Jesus. Anyway.
Now they redeemed themselves in the second game, man.
They make one shot on target. Right? Like be real. Right?
Before you move off Mexico, like I feel bad for them because so like their transitional talent get ruined by this injury, but because like after Chicharito era was supposed to be the Raul era, dog, and after that head injury, the man never the same.
Which is understandable.
Somehow I'm blaming the Chelsea man again. The man who mashed him up is David Luiz. Yeah.
For Arsenal.
Let's see. Was it Arsenal time or Chelsea?
Yeah, Arsenal.
He was playing for Arsenal at that time.
Yeah. Arsenal again. Yeah.
Anyway, the amount of men we get much of playing for us. Anyway,
Group D.
Australia, Denmark, Tunisia, France. Now France don't feel a weakened side, but France so powerful.
Yeah.
They're gonna still play Tunisia, beat Tunisia, I think. Denmark, Australia.
Whoever win
Denmark
that
should
game,
win.
Denmark should win because Australia really all that.
Just because they have more footballing talent than Australia.
But
it's one of the most Australians I've ever seen.
One of the most
usually Australians have like 2 players, you know, who are real good and thing, but this team.
Yeah, but them scrape through too.
They have the keeper boy Matt Ryan, and they have Aaron Moy, who used to play for Brighton.
For Brighton. for the other style of Brighton.
Yeah. And he used to play for Huddersfield, that terrible team.
So I mean, it should be Denmark easy.
Yeah, it should be.
And then France, everybody say, "Oh, Pogba, they go miss Pogba, they can't play with."
About Rabiot surprising a lot of people. He's surprising me.
I mean, don't get me wrong, So against harder teams, I struggle to see what this midfield really gonna do,
We'll see.
Because I like
this is the time, you know.
Like you say, Deschamps so far he's won
scary.
by being very
pragmatic.
But so far, the men looking loose and the scoring.
Right. So the front three.
Against easy teams.
Or the front four.
Yeah.
Right. So basically, Deschamps playing conservative, but the front four
have license to do well.
When they thing, and it's actually Rabiot for me is the difference maker right now. He doing his forward runs,
some X Factor stuff,
Lampard-esque or whatever.
And Tuchemani playing real good because he covering everything.
So, but I want to see how he and Rabiot look against a better team. We go see.
That'll be interesting. We'll see. No, who they will come up against the Mexico side, like Argentina or Poland or Saudi Arabia, Mexico.
Well, the second place in our group.
Right. So that one time
they will look good against that team.
If it's Argentina,
well, oh gosh, it's our like 15% chance it could be Argentina.
Yeah.
Against Poland, I think they'll go through easily.
Poland is anyway.
Group E.
I want to see
this. This is also
this is a
very
tight group. This is a tight. Spain playing Japan, Costa Rica playing Germany. I think Germany shut down in our last game thinking, well, right,
Costa Rica gonna get my guy next 7, no?
Yeah, we go and parry Costa Rica.
So is Germany, Costa Rica last game?
Yeah. Spain, Japan.
Right.
Now the interesting thing would be if Japan sends Spain home,
Yeah, because if Japan win here,
how much Spain on?
4 points.
Japan on 3, Costa Rica on 3, and Germany on 1.
Goal difference, is very...
Goal difference, and this is what I say.
Germany on 1?
Yeah. Germany on 1.
It'll be hard for Germany to go through.
For Germany to go through, right?
Yeah, they score about 8 goals.
Them have to overcome.
No, but if Japan lose, Germany will have 4.
Yeah, but understand what I'm saying.
If Japan lose, right?
If Japan lose, right? But like you say, assume Japan and Spain draw.
Nah, that ain't gonna happen.
So Spain will beat Japan.
Japan soft too. The Japan soft too.
Okay.
I mean, they're good, but they're soft.
Unless Tommy lace up, and I think Tommy hamstring too good.
At least Tommy here.
This will be interesting.
This Germany is garbage, you know.
Quite.
Yeah,
they're looking.
It's not garbage.
They're funny. They're funny in the light. They're funny in the light.
Their defense. If you look at their defense, it's like, who are these guys? Yeah, you know Shola, you know Heidi lifts Rudiger, right?
Yeah.
But besides that, it's like, I don't know these guys.
But it's just they seem like they I don't even know how to describe it. It's just soft center.
Kimmich and Goretzka, to me, should start. I don't know what he tried first game. That's a good midfield. But it's a real coming to do with Gondo ahead of them. That's a very solid midfield. Malacia, but it's just three of the same men up top. I don't think Malacia should be starting.
Malacia? Oh, you mean
not Malacia,
Musiala.
Musiala, sorry. Hey, where that Malacia come from? Anyway, Musiala.
My brother saying
I think they will start Sane.
My brother saying too much coach bias this World Cup. So he's saying that men on Germany's squad are playing that in terrible form, so they shouldn't even be touching the team. So he's saying Gnabry shouldn't be playing. He's
not in good form.
I think he also say Muller shouldn't be playing. How do you know?
Muller shouldn't be playing though.
Muller shouldn't.
So just all this, So they look weak. So I wouldn't like. Unfortunately,
I think they could score 7 against Costa Rica.
Unfortunately, it's Costa Rica. If it was like I wish that was like a Afghan team there. Just
But next thing, Costa Rica.
Soak them up
like lions.
If Costa Rica get through
and
leave Germany out,
I
will ball. I'll be glad to see it. I'll be glad to see it.
Say anything about Costa Rica because it reflects on Trinidad. So.
On CONCACAF, yes. That's exactly it.
Nah, on Trinidad specifically. So I'll leave that alone.
Right? Costa Rica, I wishing them the best because they're from CONCACAF. But I mean, you're looking too good. I'm disappointed.
And the winner from go ahead. The winner from that group will play the winner from the group with Croatia, Morocco, Belgium, Canada.
Yeah.
All you ever believe Belgium fans are going so? I didn't know that so bad.
So why they can't get on so?
No, I've never heard.
You see how deep things are colonialism. Why they can't get on?
No, not particularly. It have certain countries. England will riot.
Why?
Right?
Why?
We mean what? Because they have a history of rioting. Why?
So just now, let me ask you a question, right?
You know the history of Belgium?
I've never heard about Belgium rioting.
Right? One of the major languages is French. The French love a riot. They love it.
I didn't know Belgium had that fire in the belly now.
Oh, you mean next major language is German?
The players trying to be Dutch or French too.
Plus Dutch. Everybody know how straight talking the Dutch is.
Well, apparently,
I never seen them act this way before, though. I've never seen them act this way.
So they out, right?
Nah.
No.
They still not Italian?
Croatia 4 points.
Croatia 4 points. Belgium 1 3.
So basically, winner.
So who Belgium playing last game?
Yeah, you had to win.
Belgium playing Croatia.
So you have to win.
That's
a tough task because Croatia.
Hard luck, Belgium. Goodbye, Roberto. Goodbye, Roberto.
I'm telling all you, Belgium could beat Croatia.
How?
Because they have to. Because they have to.
This is going to be great. This have to be the end of that man and his white privilege. It has to be the end. This man went from getting, look, I remember it was a record goal scoring, like a record licks again, and we're gonna know. It was like 9-0 or something. And this man somehow get the Everton job.
You don't understand how
after the Everton job.
Hey, the man probably have a very strong spiritual advisor.
What was Martinez's
claim to fame?
No. Where's he from?
Spain.
He's Spain.
He's a Spaniard.
Yeah. But he speaks English really well.
Claim to fame was before Wigan. It was Swansea or something so.
Right.
And I think
speaks English very well.
I think
So they like him.
Kenwin, huh? I think he coached Kenwin. I think Kenwin, that's when Kenwin talked about he was impressed by Roberto Martinez.
So that's something that we don't see, I guess.
Yeah. I think whatever he had, he lost it in Swansea because ever since then, it's just fraud. So I think Belgium out there. I think Croatia either gonna. So Croatia have how much? 4?
Croatia on 4.
So
Morocco on 4.
If they draw,
Croatia on 4, Morocco on 4.
So what was the tiebreaker? Goal difference?
First tiebreaker is goal difference, yeah.
A loser go home. Basically.
Once you win,
I think they might draw. All right, Belgium, the old timers might pull out.
Watch out, Canada go and upset Morocco. Well, not upset per se, but they're going to beat Morocco.
Canada
can't defend.
What's that? It's real sad enough. What you going to say about
they can't defend.
Real
Canada play that Canada was in Belgium.
Belgium game
the field was tilted so dog. And one long ball and Batshuayi show efficiency, you know. One bullet.
A broken clock because we correct twice.
Lukaku might start the last game. He fit now.
If Lukaku start that game, he going to put on for that hamstring injury because he playing like 9 months.
Lukaku might bring out an all-timer there.
Nah, dog. That pull muscle thing.
Finally.
You know, it's that you play international football for how long and he coming to run hard to win to go through?
Jakob was shot last game already.
Oh, he played?
Yeah,
I didn't even know that.
Jakob was shot.
So he came on and that's why they lost anyway.
No. So they were losing already and he was just a last ditch effort. I mean, he looked Lukaku-ish.
He looked Manu Lukaku-ish.
Yeah, he look like Lukaku off the ball. Right, yeah.
So let's say Spain and Germany go through. They will be playing either Morocco, Belgium, or Croatia. Those games could go anyway.
I want Costa Rica to come out and play and park the plane, play real soccer ball, right? Play some real Mourinho plus Simeone.
Yeah.
But from what I see, they can't play the soccer ball. They try the soccer ball and
gotta try again.
They tried against Spain, but the soccer ball ain't good. The soccer ball has no bite it now, boy. The soccer ball has no bite.
If they're going to play open, Germany will parry them.
Yeah, easily.
Right? There are no 2 ways about it.
I really want Germany to get through, but I can't see.
Yeah, but the soccer ball has no bite it, you know.
Yeah.
The next set of people,
Group G, going out coming through between
this one,
Cameroon.
This one interesting too, because Cameroon could actually play ball.
Yeah.
Cameroon real show you this, because that's still on to hang.
But Brazil are already through, and I think they might need to rest Thiago Silva old bones.
Wait, so
I had to get Casemiro.
What's the point in the group?
6-3-1-1.
Brazil 6, Switzerland 3, Cameroon and Serbia 1 point. So you have to win.
Cameroon show you this bad.
Cameroon playing Brazil.
Yep.
Yeah,
hard luck. That is it. I'm sure I tied this up long time.
Because even if Tite
give everybody
rotate,
that second team, that man want to show. So Martinelli gonna be running full 100. Yeah. Gabi gonna be running full 100.
Rodrigo.
Bruno G get to start. Yeah,
he gonna do it.
Yes, yeah, that's now.
So I think the second defense is real garbage.
Yeah, the second defense is weak.
I think
second
Danilo injured. Yeah, well, but Danny might show or not. Now, if Abubakar on Danny, he might get some.
How old is Danny now? 40? He's 40.
40 years, 39 or 40.
38, 39, something.
Nah, but that second team Brazil could still cause real trouble. Yeah. So, as I look at
Serbia,
Cameroon beautiful.
Gonna be battle at the running.
Yeah,
running moves.
I don't find Switzerland as good as I
they're not. They are not.
No, and Switzerland knows what they. I'm telling you, Switzerland is a very efficient team.
They're efficient. That doesn't make them good.
I thought in Euros they were good. I find how they
efficient
so far.
But this whole tournament,
but they give Spain and France they beat Spain and they give France a run.
In this tournament,
yeah.
Which game they take the initiative in?
That's not their football. That's not their ball.
And this is what I'm
They
saying.
have a solid setup, right?
And
they're going to pounce on your mistake.
Right.
They're not good. They're not good.
They're not good. And that's what I'm saying. It's not to say like they're efficient at what they do.
But what is good though? To me, their setup is where they shine.
Good as Saudi Arabia is a good team. Where for the strength of the players,
they play into their strength and they work.
They are full 100 to that strength.
And again, this is what I'm telling you. This is Switzerland's strength. They are very organized.
Because I find
and Embolo efficient enough.
So if they were really good, they had opportunities in the Brazil game. They could have do some things.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not that good. So they're making real bad choices, bad transition, anyway. Serbia for me is the next team who play into international football, and not supposed to be too.
Serbia,
play the man. Play the Dusan and the two Dusans.
Tadic but why not?
And Mitrovic. Play them all.
Why not?
Play them. Because if you play them, you will see.
Kostic, because
Mitrovic is a real hard player to defend now. I don't know if you realize how good Mitrovic is. I mean, he playing for Fulham and blah.
Against Cameroon, the man look real good.
No.
Until Abu Bakar come on.
Mitrovic is a real good number 9, though. He's very hard to play. Then Tadic is a very intelligent player. Put the other poacher in there.
And Vlahovic is a very efficient poacher.
So it's just, for me, they should be ashamed if they don't get through, essentially.
Oh.
Because they had
so that out for you.
Yeah, for me, it should be Brazil, Serbia.
Yeah.
Right.
We go see.
This
sounds fair enough.
Cameroon through
That's why Cameroon will go through.
It's
Cameroon through this away. Switzerland playing Serbia.
Switzerland coach
for last one.
Serbia have the better squad for sure.
Yeah.
But they have to play all the play.
Yeah.
And then this is really the group of that, I think.
Let me hear what you're saying is a group of that.
Portugal, Ghana,
Portugal through already.
South Korea,
everybody
Uruguay.
else. Portugal
Ghana
fight hard.
Ghana played South Korea and Uruguay. So Ghana. Portugal playing South Korea.
How much points? Wait, so Portugal through?
Portugal on through already 6.
And Ghana, South Korea, Uruguay had a fight up.
Right. How much the rest of them on?
1-1.
3. And South Korea on 1-1.
Who Ghana playing?
They're playing Uruguay.
Uruguay.
Oh yeah, the rematch.
Suarez Derby.
The revenge.
Suarez Gian Derby.
The revenge.
The revenge. Idiots. Ghana threw away that game against Portugal and all.
You vexed the wrong man. You vexed the wrong man.
No, I think the coach made some subs in it.
Yeah, he coach made them lost that game.
But also, why didn't they review that last kick of the game? Because the keeper foul Williams.
Yeah, they'll do that.
Like, who does get T for the hide behind the goal in this day and age, Tom?
Would they do that for Ghana?
So let's see. So Ghana, Uruguay.
Ghana played Uruguay, and Ghana on 3, Uruguay on 1. If Uruguay win, they'll be on 4.
So Korea is out. They ain't getting nothing.
Portugal again them that game.
Son masterclass coming up.
Portugal
Son is the only man I see putting a mask and get worse.
I see that. But like Portugal
son of fun whole season, eh?
As a matter of fact, how come Portugal not playing the white man instead in center midfield? Palhinha. Why are they playing? So in Euros they play Palhinha, now they're playing with Carvalho, I think.
No,
Pereira.
Pereira playing a defense actually with
True. But why did not play Palhinha?
In the midfield at first, it didn't start with Carvalho. Carvalho started the second game.
Yeah. He didn't start first game.
But
anyway, I find that fella better.
Palhinha better than him. But Palhinha don't stay. In Euros, Palhinha was not holding the midfield. He was advancing too much. And it had a big gap behind the midfield.
That's not what I remember, but fair enough.
Yeah. Palhinha in Euros did not play defensive midfield. He was playing like my high.
Boy. He was playing like my boy that everybody's seeing now as a star. So the star of the World Cup so far. Nah, not the star of the World Cup, but surprise package of the World Cup so far. Bentancur. People starting to see him. I seen people talk about him. I didn't know you had that. And
he had one, but he threw it.
I know.
But
Bentancur is a player.
Also, like the first tackle, you get a yellow card. So like all too emotional though. Calm down.
But you're a guy weak because that man is a fraud, you know? So when he
Nunez?
Yes, boy.
I don't think he's a fraud. He just need help.
Fraud, boy. He is a fraud.
I wouldn't say fraud.
I want to be proven wrong, but he is a fraud.
No, I wouldn't say fraud.
I don't think he's a fraud because Andre, look what this is what I see here. So he's the man running the channels, right? When he raises his head, it's two men with walking stick in the middle. You see, you know.
So
Andre, when you run the channel, right, and you use you do a gut busting run, and you raise your head to swing it. It's two gal out.
Two pensioners.
It's two men holding stick in the middle, like dog.
So
Suarez not even supposed to be at this World Cup, dog. Suarez looking.
So
and Cavani.
They ain't going nowhere because of how old that man is and thing. But then I also watching, so like, nah, I saying this man is a fraud because it's just
dog. I see Godin run down Ronaldo and I smell him Ben get through the TV like dog. He walk without it.
You saw the previous iteration of Uruguay, right? You saw the previous versions that had either the Suarez and Cavani or the Forlan and Suarez and thing, right? And there was what they had. They were always very sufferable. That's their hard running the defense, sit deep, but then they have two dynamic men up front somehow, right? All right, I'm watching right now. It's very similar. But when the ball goes to Darwin is playing with a Timberland. Darwin, right? So it's like what it is? It's like remember I always talk bad about my boy in Aston Villa. What's his name?
Or Watkins.
So it's real excitement, right? You're seeing like he real trying. You're seeing he moving and he doing thing, but aggressively doing nothing, going nowhere. So when you see that, when you get the ball go to him, they're gonna bounce off twice and thing, and he hold it and you're like, hey, good fight, boy, good energy. But then when you watch what he really do, all right, you didn't really hold the ball. Now the whole team set. Now
he's a man. He's a man. If there's no chaos, he becomes the chaos.
I could see him, so I was saying in the chat, right? I was saying in the next chat with Osei and them other fellas there, how sure I could agree in the Prem he will score some goals. He will score some goals. There'll be enough chances. He wild enough. He is in the right position.
He's very wild.
Spot. But the man is a fraud. Liverpool gets sold. So when he first moved, right, in preseason, and I was telling all you, this is generational hate. I've never seen somebody get hate so much on preseason, right?
I remember they tried to flip it on Haaland.
They try to do it to Haaland too. But then a man say, and I thought it was a lie for sure, but now I'm starting to think it's true. A man say how Benfica couldn't believe the offer when they see it.
See what?
They couldn't believe it, so they're like, "What? Nah, yeah, for sure. Sell them right now, right?" Look at these men going over. But nah, it might be true. It might be true. The man had some good chaotic moments in the Champions League, and they parlay that into world records. Because that guy had luck Uruguay. So Uruguay, so it's Portugal.
It's the Suarez Derby and Portugal.
Portugal true. It just is between Ghana and Uruguay, you know.
So if Ghana play the same
Korea could go through too.
Who?
Korea had a beat
Portugal. Portugal go and rest, man.
South Korea going and get through.
If
they could, why not?
If Ghana don't win, South Korea could get through if they get the right result.
South Korea ain't going nowhere.
Not likely.
So maybe this is famous last words, right? But South Korea ain't going nowhere.
If South Korea get through here,
son gonna be watching TV like me.
Men gone. This is men back against the wall, you know. I see Ecuador fight today. The real fight, eh?
You think Son had that in him, or?
Yeah,
South Korea had that in them.
You ever see Son had that in him, or? And he's
Son,
their star.
Yeah, Son had that in him. But this season, I don't know where Son Juju gone. What happened to Son? Dog. This is not. I don't know. I've never seen him like this before.
Him and Salah, right? I don't know.
Sahara does.
Yes, anyway,
but Salah turn up against. He turn up against a 1-2 team against.
Who he turn up against? He
City,
scored.
You know, he
got. But he didn't turn up.
Right. That's how I mean about that. Salah turn up. Salah turn up is scoring.
He does score. He score. All right. But
Son is scoring now.
I'm gonna repeat the chorus from this whole episode from me, which is, I just want Ghana to release the Negroes. Release them.
Yeah, Cameroon.
No, I'm talking Ghana.
Who that Cameroon?
Ghana needs to play the RU brothers and Inaki they did in this game
up front.
But Kudus had to play.
Kudus play too. All of them play.
So I 4 up or
all of them play, and all of them play today. This last game.
I don't know who started.
Yeah, they play.
All of them play. I think when I looked at the lineup, it was all of them play.
Young Ai came on.
Young Ai came on, but all of them end up getting some play in between.
Young Ai came on.
I go fact check that, but release them.
No, but I agree.
This is the game.
I think we agree on that. Play your
this
best
is the
player,
game.
Though.
This is the game.
In life, for me,
brother,
football,
all of them play. Hey, all of them play.
They started.
They play. Yeah, they play a 4-3, and all of them play. Kudus play in the midfield tree, and then the three.
Right.
It will be chaos in that game.
Beat them, man. Take the revenge for Asamoah Gyan. And when you score, do he dance and thing too? Do everything. Do the full revenge. Because all this, you're trying to win 1-0 thing. Dog. You can't do that when you can't defend. When you're on serious team, you can't try to, I gotta unpack the bus. What you doing? So I hope they do that again.
Yeah, it's set up, it poised nicely. I think I disagree with you. Did you say this was one? No, you said not disagreeing with you. Disagreeing with somebody say this World Cup was not one of the best to see. I like how this World Cup
this playing decent. This
World Cup is one of the most evenly
contested
so far.
The fact that it has so many groups still undecided going into the last day. I love that.
I love that. So outside of Costa Rica, embarrassing the scene.
Yeah.
Usually in the World Cup, so I write about it a long time ago, right? So usually what is getting me vexed about the World Cup is people is pump it up to be the highest level of football. Yeah. But when it comes to the World Cup, you're really gonna bounce up. All right, there's gonna be like 5 Qatars, dog. Not one, not 2. So like this World Cup had 2. This World Cup had Qatar and Costa Rica that look bad. They look like, dog, you shouldn't be in this contest, right? A lot of other World Cups now it's been way more and it's just be imbalanced. So when you have the big European team, they dominate. And when you have the big South American team, they just dominating the whole game. No other chance. It didn't look close ever. Nothing like that, right? All of these games, every single one of the games
have been decent quality.
It's been
except
like
a good competitive
good contest, right?
And and normally our World Cup does inflate when transfer value. So you will go and see what's going to happen in January,
For 200 million.
I want to know how much money them was really short by that them couldn't find that by.
The guy
value is raising by the minute.
Who is that, Gakpo?
Yeah.
What?
Why them didn't just how much boy we could go and borrow that money, boy. We could pay a little less dividends. We could do that.
So I don't think only buying Gakpo without selling Sancho.
We go see
Cristiano gone.
Yeah, but as you say, Andre, they had a bad striker.
Yeah, so I think Gakpo is the wrong move because he's not a striker. They need a striker. They don't need another. So right now they have striker. respectfully, yeah, they have a bunch of Richarlisons, right? They have a bunch of players who, all right, are they a number 9? Are they a number 7? Are they a 10? Are they all these players who and
8.5?
And actually, to be fair to Richarlison, he actually better than all of them back to goal.
For Brazil.
Definitely. No.
Even for Everton before. Even for Everton before. Back to goal.
Back to goal, he is.
Back to goal, he's better than Martial, Rashford, all of them.
Back to goal, he is.
So Manchester United don't have a centre forward. No way. They have a bunch of these wingers who want to cut in and shoot, and they're skillful. Fine. Don't buy another one. Don't do that. Don't do that. Go and raid that Juventus, like we was talking about. Juventus are going down. I'm enjoying it a little bit. Sorry.
A little bit.
Juventus are going down.
I have extra. I understand. The overemphasis on it is really, to me, you see the media good in it, right? And I was pleasantly surprised yesterday when the Iranian media flipped the script on the United States now.
Yeah.
You know?
They do know.
They pump up Kyle Adams.
Yeah. Ask them real questions. So, like school shootings, how do you feel? What kind of thing? Yeah, them kind of thing there, right?
You serious?
Yeah. Jam them. And I mean, this World Cup is doing one thing, it's revealing a lot of people's biases because, like, that statement with Klinsmann, right?
That's not bias us. That is not bias.
So, yeah.
That is stupidity.
Nah. It's bias too.
It's bias. It's bias in it.
It's not bias. All right. Everybody have a bias, right? But on television, control your bias now.
No, like, you can't control it because it's in you. You understand?
That's stupidity, though.
It's in you, right?
Anyway.
It's in you. You can't really help it. So one thing it causes
I was very unhinged.
Is jump out of themselves now. Everybody jumping out of themselves. So I watching it and I seen.
I like how Carlos Queiroz deal with him.
He say, well, you know, the only thing you can have train a little MC and thing, you know,
I find so. I find Carlos was a little too diplomatic for me.
I love how classy he was, though.
He was very classy.
Undress him in a classy way, though.
He was quite classy, and I mean, I appreciate that. But I mean, had he used a little sprinkle like salt base?
Yeah, put some in there.
Yeah, if you do that, I wouldn't have been.
That's what Alex is for. Carlos Queiroz, you know, he a little more.
Yeah, so. But I mean, the narrative, the media like realized they get no traction. Everybody thought the man was dead, the pitch invader. Because like he tried hard to piss off everybody, right? The man had a shirt save Ukraine on the back.
Qatar dealt with that the best way possible.
Yeah, they just didn't show him.
What was he dealing with it? I don't know. I didn't see.
The man had
nothing.
A shirt.
Just do nothing. They did nothing.
They just let
him go.
Make sure and say, well, he Italian. Yeah.
Let him go. No charges. He just go away for that one. All eyes on us. We will let you go.
You gonna do it again then?
Well, he might.
I don't know.
Not.
He probably banned from all stadiums now, so I don't know.
Next thing you know, they say, well, boy, the Italian so and it's really not he get released. You never know. This is somebody posing as if all that kind of thing. You never know. But the man is dead.
Everybody thought the Ecuadorian fan dead too. I ain't hear from him.
The Ecuadorian fan now.
Can't remember the first video.
That you want to watch Papi
Qatar, man, celebrated in Qatar section and they say
Papi
fan, shut up. Right? And then after they reconcile.
Yeah, I hope he left Qatar that same day.
Yeah. You know, so I mean,
but how much you think is so I was thinking about how like so World Cup is 4 years apart. So really and truly, each World Cup is close to, you know, how much we mature in 4 years is plenty, is what I'm saying, as human beings. So how much of what you're seeing right now, what you're perceiving as extra attention and extra scrutiny, etc., how much of that you think is because you yourself are more politically aware than ever before in your life?
Let me put it like this. With these issues, human rights issues and migrants issues and all them kind of thing be highlighted in such a big way for the next set of hosts, when you have migrant cities, when you have different rights up for debate.
So I guess, I was asking a question, you flip it a little bit there. So my thought is, I actually am a little conflicted because there's a part of me, I feel like for sure something is different in how this is being covered. There's a lot of trying to push like a Western worldview of what is supposed to matter in which order, right? Type of thing. There's that. Like
look at the attitude and interest to leave people.
But hold on, I feel that, right? But at the same time, I also feel like, well, I can't be dishonest about, previous versions of myself, I didn't care as much. So that if I look back in time, yeah, people were talking about Russia and people were talking about South Korea before. People were talking about things before. There were people in the media covering these things. But at that point in time,
a lot of coverage for LGBT.
But in that time, I didn't care. So maybe I wasn't just seeing it as much. I wasn't on Twitter. I wasn't on, right? So it's just, there's a part of me that feels like it will be dishonest to say, oh, BDL hasn't always been covering in football. They try to also talk.
Brazil had a lot of coverage for the unrest, civil unrest. I remember that now.
Right? So I feel like, it's not that it hasn't been done. There is a part of it for sure. And I think it's very dishonest to deny that. There's a part of it for sure that is Middle East, Islamic.
It is stoking on people's biases.
Yeah,
right?
I think so.
Because
I think people doing honest work at the same time. Some people doing honest work at the same time of, hey, they always have their purview is talking about the political aspects of football and FIFA and how FIFA should do more and federation, whatever. There's some reporters still doing that same beat, but it's all getting mixed into other stuff, in my opinion.
The timing of the Netflix special with Jack Warner and stuff.
I think that's too.
Or you think that political or that's just
quite political? Quite political. I watched it too.
I don't want to get
1.5 episodes, right?
I think I want to watch that now.
Nah, I started to watch
it. Even it like Cristiano. I need to watch both of the biggest travesties of all time together, back to back. All right, go ahead.
So I watched it. I watched 1.5 episodes, and what struck me, as I said, is that the Eurocentric focus of FIFA was, it seems like, more upset because they see that talk about Loretta Lynch was on the intro, all them kind of thing, talking about this and using terms that thinking with mobsters. She probably never even watched a football game in her life to be really that invested in it, right?
Right.
But it became an issue because the powers that be didn't necessarily get what they wanted, right? And I made the comment that the Eurocentric focus, and I mean UEFA really at that stage right now, them eager to walk out of FIFA because they see themselves as holding most of the power and everything. It would have been very different had it not been for Sepp Blatter having to curry favor with other nations. Because they seen, so why Cayman Islands should have the same voting power as England? You know? Arrogance of entitlement. In the UN, all countries are seen as equal. That is not an issue there. But there, size and physical and currency will get you very far, right? In that atmosphere. And that atmosphere, it shows. So I looking at it politically seen, and they didn't care about it. They was willing to press the flesh, network, curry favor, all them kind of thing. And when they didn't get what they thought they would get, that is when everything blew up. So it's hypocritical. I want to see what will happen next World Cup when they expand it.
You know what was astounding? What all this showed? How much power Jack really? I don't know.
Hey.
Oh, so you watch it too, say?
No, I just see
it. Just hearing piece.
Was it not a whole day where like different groups just talking about
just arguing about
like,
it, right?
All right. Okay.
Jack was really like Anansi, right?
I want to see because I feel like, and this is me tinfoil hat here, but I feel like, so you see like how the fellow that dead with all this pedophilia thing, Jeffrey Epstein.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you see like how they make him into, he dead. Yeah. So now they make him into, he's everything. And when he dead, everything gone.
Gone, yeah. That's what they're trying to do with Jack.
I feel they're doing that with Jack too. They're trying to, they misrepresent, they're making him into, they're making him into, he was, and that's why it's something stuck to him.
No, well, like I faced it, but
he really
I don't know. I don't know if Jack was the faced it, right?
He was the puppet
power
master.
He held.
He was the puppet master.
Crazy though.
Because the man realized that you went, he say, yeah, what's going on? It's at 35 are we here, right? He go into Africa, he say, hey, yeah, what's going on? It's at 55 hours, 35 are we, like 80 something. We need 130, right? Because network with the rest. He go on to the rest now and notice the diaspora and the people that he networked with primarily. That's why Sepp Blatter had to say, here what's going on. As my mandate as FIFA president, I'll bring the World Cup to Africa. He dropped that card, right? UEFA was never concerned about that. They had to play that game. They had to dance, right?
Yeah.
I seen it just like how it is now with CONCACAF. And Jack no longer there, right? North America and Central America has no regard for anything that CFU could do, right? They will play along with you once they realize that they need you. But the moment you get a chance to not need you, you have no chance, right? Watch and see what will happen, especially for that World Cup. Watch and see how them extra spaces will not get allocated on what.
To who?
This exactly.
Well, now call it. Why you gonna get allocated to?
Think about it.
Nah, we have 6.5 besides the 3 already.
Yeah, what they're going on say, right? CONCACAF done had 3, right? I'm sure at best they're going to give CONCACAF 2 spaces. Europe.
Oh boy, we have 6 already after.
Oh, we got 6 after. Then now will be 9 CONCACAF teams.
It's possible. I think it's possible.
They will give CONCACAF 2 extra spots because the 3 host teams have to qualify. That is Mexico, Canada, and America.
But besides the hosts, CONCACAF does have how many spots?
CONCACAF does have 3.5 spots right now. With
right, so that's 3.5. You have to have that still.
No, brother.
How you go and take it away because the host is CONCACAF?
That is why they expand it, right?
Right.
Now, what I'm saying going to happen? 32 to 48 is 16 extra teams, right?
32 to 48, yeah.
That is 16 extra teams, right?
48? Is 48 going to?
Yeah, 48, right?
All right. Yeah.
No, that is 50% increase.
That's 2 months World Cup or anything.
There's a 50% no, they're going to have groups of 3 and one top group going to get come to something like that. There's a 50% increase in spots, right? Right?
Right. Yeah.
50% increase in spots. So theoretically, if you want to keep everything evenly balanced, and every federation allocation going to could increase by at least half, right? Technically, right?
Yeah.
Who going to benefit the most from that?
Europe.
They're going to get
Malta go and make it Malta.
Right? Yeah, why I think it would be reasonable, right?
Europe is real wickedness in our boy.
Yeah, why I think it could be reasonable
Malta,
though. Yeah, why I think it could be reasonable. All them half spots.
Europe is an invented continent. They have no
borders.
They have no borders, no landmass, so whatever.
Yeah. But here I think it could be fair, right? Everybody who have half spots, right? You get them up there because remember this is more time in the calendar needed, right?
Well, I don't know how they're going to do this.
Right. So here I'm thinking. You have people who qualify outright and then the half spots. Right?
Yeah.
You play the half spot, you take everybody who in the half spots, you draw like a mini World Cup. And let them play in one neutral venue in the States. You have all them venues there, like a replacement for Confederations Cup then basically. Right?
That would be very entertaining. I would like it.
Yeah. And you see, it will all happen at one time, so there's minimum disruption to the football calendar. Right?
Nobody teams that in the half spot. That's not entertaining. Confed Cup is be good because it's good teams.
No, what this is what I'm saying.
No. But it's gonna be like blood sport. It's gonna be like blood sport.
There's the half spots from everybody.
Yeah, but I don't want to see Thailand play Grenada. I don't want to see that.
No, but they have to get the half spot. Look how Italy get leave out and the sour.
Nah, we don't want to see it. It's not disrespecting that. We don't want to see it.
and the sour
The one that
and when Italy's trying to use diplomatic means to try and get people out, Iran out and all them
you
kind
don't
of
know
stuff.
that they'll sacrifice
Europe is so
themselves
hard.
for that cause.
Yeah,
Europe is
understand?
so hard. We can't qualify Europe.
And this is what I'm saying. And you know what our next reason what that for? The expectation that Europe should always have automatic spots. And teams like in Africa, Africa have 55 nations, Europe have 54. Africa does get 5 spots, Europe does get 13. Automatic.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Let all them extra spots, whoever gain them, come and fight fit. Prove it. Prove
what
that you deserve that.
So what, I guess,
Trinidad versus Egypt for the last spot.
has there been any official press release or information on what the proposed plans are for how they're going to expand the number of?
All I hear is that they say they're going to get 48. They're getting 48 teams.
Because going to 48 is a chance to revisit the whole thing, right? So like how you just say 13 and 5. There's a chance to say, you know what, now that it's 48 and it's not 32, we could do a split, even split. I mean, do this many, whatever.
Africa should get more spots for sure.
Nah, for sure, South America and Africa should always get more spots.
South America is one of the hardest.
Yeah,
us.
Has to be.
That is crazy, though.
And you know the next
So
part.
think about this. So this World Cup, Paraguay not there, Chile not there,
Chile not there, but Chile not good anymore.
And even like our next thing has be hard as be Peru does be hard.
Peru does be tough.
Bolivia
Bolivia used to be hard.
No, when they go to Bolivia, you're hoping to win, dog.
Colombia not there.
Colombia, dog.
And this is what I'm showing you, right? This is why I'm very disappointed, especially in Costa Rica and Mexico performance, because they're going and use CONCACAF underwhelming performance.
You think so?
To justify the allocation of spots. Because they're going to say they don't get entry already, they get entry automatic. Yeah, well, just get them 2 extra.
However, I'm gonna think about some of these Europeans that Wales, garbage.
Again.
Tunisia is Asia.
No, Tunisia is Africa.
Africa.
Sorry. Belgium. Belgium. So
is it for them there, no?
So really and truly it's one of Switzerland and Serbia out.
Serbia has always topped the group, eh?
In Europe?
Serbia has played real good. In 2018, them were unbeaten. Was it 2018 or 2014? Right? They were unbeaten going through to qualifying and they didn't get a point in the World Cup, right?
So at the very least, right? Give the lower ranked teams a chance to prove the mettle among themselves.
I find it should have a group with Estonia, Jordan, Gibraltar, Malta.
Just the other day, right?
Because Rooney and them make the name of San Marino and
San Marino struggle against St. Lucia, brother. Remember that?
Yes.
Right? Just 2 weeks ago. Remember I was watching that game?
Just want to be.
I remember you mentioned it, but it went out. I was like, no, I can never be that bored, though.
Once we start drifting into the CONCACAF territory, I want to be careful.
Why? Because we get licks from people.
St. Lucia could be Trinidad one day, and let me
just. Why not say no?
Let me just stay humble there a little bit.
Let me show you something. Let me show you something.
We up in that next World Cup for sure, dog.
It could happen, right? But here
if we there, I buying everybody PS for Adjo.
If it,
you know them when they'll be on the Twitter.
Even self, if it happen, right? Give every team a chance to make it. Let the 32 qualify outright.
Every team have a chance to make it, though.
No, yeah, I'm saying let the 32 get the 32 qualifiers outright as it is currently.
Right.
You divide up the rest of half spots among the federations proportionally, right?
And
let them come.
But who?
It's 5 federations?
7. CONCACAF, CONMEBOL, Asia, UEFA, Africa, 5. Yeah, because I think Oceania, 6. Oceania.
Look at that. 2 each. No, wait. How much extra spots? No, 16 extra spots. Hard luck. I was gonna say it's right even number, but hard luck.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, you know what's going on. I sure out of that 16, they want to go and give Europe about 8.
Yeah.
That's right.
They go try to do based on FIFA rankings, and the rankings is based on.
They'll say rankings. They will say last World Cup performance.
And Belgium is still top 5 or something?
Belgium is number 2.
Not for long.
The number 2 because
Well, nah, I believe Belgium will win and go through.
Nah.
I don't want them go through. But...
I luck, buddy. This is the end of... Hey, this is the end. Again, to see the end of that fella, though.
This will be the end of Croatia, or Modric era, or in Belgium.
Modric, let me be fair to Modric. Right?
That
the man real punch above you, eh?
What do you mean by that?
I think men disrespect him.
What do you mean by that?
The man put that Croatia side, right?
Is a very technical.
Hey, choose your next words by
a very technically sound side.
Exactly, right? That Croatia side make it to the World Cup final last year, right?
Yeah.
Come back. Right?
Remember Lovren was playing like prime youngster.
Right. Come back. And men still saying, nah, me feel like going and thing it, right?
Yeah.
No.
Next to him, it have the Chelsea man, right?
Mm-hmm.
It have Perisic.
Mm-hmm.
It have Rebic from there. Rebic.
No, let me ask you.
Have a lot of players, you know.
Let me ask you about this now. Out of all them players that they have, are you seeing anybody hitting their peak or are they past their peak?
No, it have been coming up, man.
Who? From Croatia? Who?
It have Gravidol, the centre back.
So wait, what is your point? What you're saying there?
This is my point, right?
What is your point?
Given Croatia peak, team peak, was our last World Cup final, right?
I think so.
Right? Anything that they do from here is commendable, right? But in fairness to them, what are you really expecting from them?
But they're still solid though.
They're solid. I never said they're not solid.
I think Belgium gonna beat them. I think
Belgium ain't beat them. But what's wrong with you, buddy?
I think Belgium will beat them.
Croatia will find an way.
How much
man going to release the shackles of Trossard and he going to score a double.
Make sure and have this ready, yes. This just like when I was saying Marcus going and score.
Oh, I don't understand how much times you will get lied to by the same people, buddy. Like how much times Belgium gonna watch you in your face and lie?
No, I don't have any. I don't have any.
KDB and all say nah, they can't win the 2-0.
I know stocks in Belgium, you know. I just think they will beat Croatia on the day. Crickets.
Nah, no way. So who's all there? Based on this first couple rounds here, almost all 3 rounds done. Who's your favorite now to win?
Still Brazil.
Let's say still Brazil. All right.
How about Chris Rock's kid? We're asking boy, who you voting for?
Oh yeah. Still Brazil.
Pause.
I see no reason to
change. Dog, see what background we talking about?
Player of the tournament so far.
Ooh, that's a good question. Cody Gakpo.
Boy, girl.
Nah, man.
Man scored 3 goals, is it? He scored 3 goals. I don't mean he playing real good or something.
The man scoring each of the games. Holland hasn't been to a World Cup in 8 years?
What's my boy name? Ecuador. He scored
and Valencia has had a very
but them gone home.
Yeah, but I mean, the man do what he could have do though. He could not do much more than he did.
A goal that make you qualify is worth more than a goal when you're going home, in a dog.
Let me see.
That was the tip of the spear that Holland need.
Not really.
So who's all the players
so far? I didn't really think of that. I'm thinking because you know the media will tend to focus on obvious picks. They will hype up Mbappe. They will think about Messi. They go, you know. But I'm trying to think of somebody that really you say, yeah, boy, this man was the difference maker. And Valencia is one example, but he get through, so I think that's fair.
So what Cody is chop liver?
No, Cody got his thing, but that I'm trying to take out any other alternatives in fairness. That's what I'm thinking about. Trying to take out alternatives.
Because the man right in front of if you can't think about it.
I'm not fighting the man, but I'm trying to be fair. I'm trying to be fair to anybody else and make sure.
I mean, say for the whole tournament, and we say so far.
Thus far. So Holland has 7 points. Holland has 7 points after 3 games. Right?
Thus far.
Gakpo part of
really could be Mbappe too, boy.
So Mbappe would be my choice, but
Mbappe, Gakpo,
thinking,
and quietly Casemiro. You know, Casemiro has
been the tournament. I wouldn't say the tournament so far.
But he has been
But he has been that.
What about England? What about in England?
You can't choose one from England though.
Who from England, boy?
You can't choose one from England.
It would be too easy for me to say Marcus.
Chipping so far.
I find Harry Kane actually playing very good. He's just not scoring goals.
I disagree.
All right.
Because England does not complement Harry Kane's style.
Harry Kane playing real good.
But
anyway, I wouldn't vote for him as no player of the tournament so far.
All right.
I disagree totally, but whatever. I know all the thoughts on Harry, and all they know my thoughts on Harry. So
Musiala, but
yes,
not productive wise, but I know I'm fighting the skill boy.
I'm fighting.
He has been
that
good.
that boy good.
That
boy good.
Yeah, boy. Gavi.
Kudus from
Kudus playing good.
Ghana.
From Ghana.
The whole Saudi Arabia team had running cell.
Yeah. It could be easy to say. Yeah.
I think it's Mbappe though.
I can't knock Mbappe.
Mbappe is a good pick.
I also think it's my Dembouz. So Dembele on the other side. So he not getting the goals,
but he is causing it.
He playing very well. Playing very well, but nah. This guy silently. This guy, or is it just one game? Bruno Fernandes.
I mean, he's doing his thing.
Bruno is doing it, yeah.
He's doing his underappreciated thing as usual. The man is the guy that keeps the clock ticking, period. But that is not appreciated always. So, but I excited. Anyway, let me not skip ahead to club football. I'll go wait. All right. Disappointing player of the tournament so far. Who you thought was gonna come through stunning, but
I don't think that's hard to choose. The
That's
disappointing team so far for me is Canada.
team or player.
Nah, player hard to choose, bro.
I want it to be mean. Be mean.
Then Jonathan David, let me know.
True.
Yeah. Canada was like,
I thought he was gonna cause it.
Yeah.
In the first game, he threw about 5 in.
Canada is like you're going in TJ and you get appreciate Luka, boy.
What about
disappointing?
What about the fraud number 9 for Poland?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it was. Nah, he played okay second game.
He looking like he blight.
He what now?
He looking like he
okay
blight.
second game, man.
He play okay? Because
his second game?
He capitalized on a mistake and
he assisted and scored. You see you saw his assist?
That guy's garbage. Sorry. Let me see.
He's not
actually look at it again.
He's not been his best self.
Or probably find Poland not playing enough struggle.
I would say if I think about today, I would say KDB has been the most disappointing player.
Yeah, watch now. It had a pass that everybody see.
Yeah.
Like it was a wide open pass.
Yeah.
And KDB choosing next like.
Yeah. I could see that.
Because really and truly, and let me see his
I feel like I could pull up that clip because I'm sure I could find because it's
KDB
like he's man one-on-one with the keeper though.
What is my boy? So KDB is 31. I didn't realize he's actually 31 already. I thought he was 29. But I felt like this.
Just like
this was kind of set up. This World Cup for me was kind of set up for.
Thomas Muller is 33 for the past 4 World Cups.
Who? Thomas Muller, yeah. But I feel like this World Cup was kind of set up for him to have like a last hurrah for this golden generation. And
well,
They're gonna beat Croatia though.
The whole golden generation woeful. When the game is tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Matter of fact, the more you say it, is the more I'm thinking they're actually gonna get smashed.
Oh god. Tomorrow is Poland, Argentina, and Saudi Arabia, Mexico. Also Australia, Denmark.
Tuesday
that game gonna be terrible. Tunisia, France, I don't know what to expect.
Yeah, I am not going to watch Australia, Denmark.
Actually, you'll say on further thought, Belgium is actually going out in a final blaze of what's the word? Ignominy. Like they're gonna get blocked by bad licks on this last game. Now I think about it some more. Cause they carry the fun.
I have faith in them, man.
They carry the fun. Man like bros score goals. Anyway.
Tunisia, France, boy, I might actually have it.
I'll watch that game. I'll try to watch that game, I should say. I'll last that time.
What's the other hot take category? The other hot take category is young player of the tournament so far. That's Musiala or whatever.
Musiala or Gavi probably.
But anyway.
Gavi and Pedri.
Yeah.
Not enough games. Not
enough for big chances. Not enough for sample size.
Gavi and Pedri real talented though.
I'm enjoying from my agenda Phil Foden again. No sweat. I like it.
Scott Tapping, so you know they go and be all of
they keep saying he better than Saka by far. He generational and Saka is just, every now and then you have a talented winger.
He generation and Saka just black dog.
Yeah. He generational now. And then I like to see somebody say how Musiala is what everybody think Foden is.
Mm-hmm.
But then remember I tell you the player I compare Musiala. So I see a fellow I like whatever. I don't know your name. This is men have handles and all kind of thing. I'm too old to be calling men by the handle, right? But this fellow who say how Musiala remind him of Hleb. Right? And my take was that he remind me of Isco. Right?
I think he's more Isco.
But but then when I think about Hleb and Isco, that is exactly who people think Foden is. Right? And here's this fellow that's way more like them fellows than Foden is. It also so usually this is how hating is work now. He's actually hate more on what people saying than the actual player, right? I have no reason to hate Foden, right?
Yeah.
But I started thinking about would you say Foden, talent-wise, seems like he is above what Jack Wilshere was?
Talent-wise?
You gotta remember context.
I will say this for Foden. And it was hard to see Jack.
I seen that.
Jack was also injured though.
I seen that from Foden though.
But dribbling wise, Jack was not a goal scorer like Foden is.
Right.
I don't know if it's because I don't think he did play deeper, but Pep does create so many chances, right, to people. But dribbling wise, I think Jack was better talented.
Yes.
But I think Jack dribbling is actually why he always used to get mashups. Because always at the last minute,
different.
He flip it away and his ankles right through.
And it's a different generation where man was 2-footed and it's okay, right?
And I think Foden have license from Pep to just you come alive in the final third and finish. And he gain more production. So he don't actually have to bring the ball now.
Right. I mean, I'm not comparing them because they don't have the same profile for sure, right? So
what I'm saying is Pep ball is you will look more productive with Pep ball because all you have to do is tap in. No, not all. I don't want to make it sound.
Don't make it sound so.
They create high percentage chances for all the players, so you'll be more productive. And Foden does not actually have to be Jack Grealish and run 40 yards with the ball. to do that though. So when he take his 1-2 touch and then he end up on the final ball and tap it in, Foden is the greatest. When Saka will create
it is
3 or 4
offensive.
chances and then score 1 or 2. All right, why I say that was offensive?
No, not you. It's offensive to me how people talk about Foden, because for me he's just it's almost like he's a regular, I'm saying regular, but a normal Spanish talent player, except he born in England, so that they're real hyping up his ability to do touches in close spaces, his ability to give and go, his ability to arrive late, ting, where they disrespect him. So I've actually seen, there's a guy, I like some of his takes, but I hate some of his takes. So his name is Umir or something like that, right? But so I see him, he kind of dismissing a bunch of people, and he just like, since Rooney, Foden is the biggest talent England have produced. And I'm like,
what?
I'm like, wait, man. like, get serious for a second about, okay, what exactly do people think he is? And then it made me start just thinking about more players, right? So for me, England have produced some very talented players, just they don't know how to use them. Right?
The best thing Musiala do is play for Germany instead of England.
Boy, imagine if he had stayed at Chelsea.
The best thing the man do is just get away from England.
Imagine if he had stayed at Chelsea.
They would be wasting them all.
It'll be like
best thing.
RLC. He would be like Loftus Cheek right now.
Best thing he ever do, boy. That's the best decision he ever make in life.